Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the Gaming Junkie. I am your host, the Dan of Legend, and I wanted to release my thoughts on the new Dragon Ball Super that just came out the other day. I really enjoyed this one. The fight with 17 and Goku was just fantastic. Overall, I really like what they did with 17. I was a little surprised, number one, by the fact that he just genuinely didn't seem to care about, if the universe gets destroyed, the universe gets destroyed. Oh, well, we're all going to get destroyed together. So what difference does it make? Definitely not the reaction I would have expected, but in all honesty, that probably means there was some good story writing in that aspect. That being said, I'm sure that Goku is going to find some way, one way or the other, to get 17 on board, and I'm sure it has to do with the poachers that are coming in next episode. I don't know, maybe Goku comes in and says, listen, I'm happy to help you out, but what's the point of doing all this if we get destroyed anyway? So come fight in the tournament with me, plus you'll get to see 18, something along those lines. Something else I really wanted to talk about, Oob is, as far as I can tell, officially canon now in Dragon Ball Super, so there's that. That's pretty cool. I am wondering what they're going to do with him. I'm also wondering how young he is right now, because from what I can tell, he seems kind of an enigma at this point. We don't know how young he is, so we're going to have to find out a little more about that. I'm wondering what kind of fighting style he uses, just how strong he is, because, Dende's calling him this prodigy of sorts, so unbelievably powerful, but yet untapped, so Goku has to teach him, and he's like, Goku, listen, boy, you the one that wished for this guy to exist, you gotta take responsibility for this, and he's like, alright, well, if he's still a kid, then I can't exactly ask him to participate in the Tournament of Power, so I'll deal with that when I deal with that. That being said, I'm very much looking forward to seeing what 17's really got, because, honestly, let's talk for a minute. Goku went blue, and 17 was really holding his own. Like, that was not a decisive victory one way or the other, which I find extremely impressive. Oh boy. Did not see that one coming. Now, the interesting thing to me is the fact that 17 is still an android, which means Goku can't sense power anymore, or never could, because he can't sense the power level of androids for some reason, because they're not biological energy signs, which I find strange, because they can, reproduce in both ways, as we've seen by 18 and 17, and they can grow stronger. 17 was nowhere near this strong, and 17 even said, if I had fought you back then, oh boy, would not have ended well for me. All of that, out of the way, I'm sure that he's going to wind up involved in the Tournament of Power. I am wondering at one point Goku's going to go in and recruit Ten Shinhan, but, I'm sure that'll be coming up sometime soon. Also, I'm wondering exactly how many episodes we have until, the Tournament of Power comes out, and I am severely hoping, fingers crossed, that, it doesn't end out of the Tournament of Power, because they have so much to go on here. Super has so much potential to make so much money, and a lot of people are enjoying it just as much as there are people hating on the quality. The quality has improved dramatically. It's just one of those things you gotta give it time, because something not a lot of people understand is just how difficult it is to work in the anime industry. Like this one poor man, I'll probably wind up doing a video on it at some point. This one poor man who has been an animator in the anime industry for 30 years. He worked on both Naruto and Bleach, if I'm not mistaken. He died at the office taking a nap, and the doctor said it was overwork. That was why he died. It's just unfortunate they don't treat their employees right. They hardly get paid anything. It's just a terrible, terrible thing, which is one of the reasons that Attack on Titan is only going to have 12 episodes this season, and everybody really needs to accept that, because look, a man died. You gotta learn to be patient. These are things that happen, and we can't just be treating people however we want and expecting them to put out good quality work. Plus, the thing about Super and I've said it already that it's improved dramatically, but when they first started, they were using interns to animate it, and it's a good idea because it's on-the-job experience, which is, I don't know if any of you know this, it is one of the fastest ways to learn. It takes a little bit of patience, and as you've seen earlier, the animation quality was kind of terrible, but they've improved so much. It's very impressive. I'm very happy with where the series is going. Now, another thing I'm really curious about, I really want to know what's going on with the Gods of Destruction from the different universes. Something to the effect of some of the spoilers that I've been seeing from Neverworld. Once again, head over to his channel. I'll leave a link in the description below. But some of the spoilers are talking about possibly a rebellion by the Gods of Destructions to save their universes, so I'm wondering whatever's going to come of that. Now, as of right now, what I think is going to happen in the Tournament of Power, Goku's team is going to win for Universe 7, and Goku's probably either going to use the Super Dragon Balls to wish all of the universes back from Zeno-sama's destruction, or make his wish to change Zeno-sama's mind, something along those lines. I'm sure they'll find some way to save everything. I mean, Goku, as selfish as he is he tends to do the right thing at the end of the day, right before it's too late. Now, one thing on a related note I'm curious about, I'm wondering at what point, because he's told 17 at this point, as much as Gohan and all of them have told him not to tell anybody about the stakes of this tournament in actuality, he told 17. Now, mind you, 17 didn't care, but I'm sure Vegeta and all of them would. I'm sure Yamcha still thinks he's waiting for that invite, but ignoring him, because that's what Yamcha's good for now. I think it would honestly up their training, I think it would up their intensity, and I think it would be a good idea to let all of them know. Don't get me wrong, I understand why Goku and all of them have decided not to tell anyone the stakes here. I get it, so there's no panic or anything, but in my opinion, as much as it would hurt, it would help a lot more. So I really want to see what goes on with that. Also, like I said, I'm wondering how many episodes we have until the tournament finally starts, because I am really, really hyped for this tournament. One other thing I'm hyped for, I want to see more about Jiren, because unless the Supreme Kai of Universe 11 is really bluffing, Jiren is probably the strongest member of Universe 11, which according to him has the strongest warriors out of all the universes. So Jiren being the top of the game there, I need to know, man. I need to know exactly what his deal is. He's got a really cool concept design, and I'm really looking forward to that. Seeing a little bit more of the Pride Troopers, too, the Power Ranger knockoffs. Kudos to whoever it was that basically said, yo, you know all those 80s, 70s, 90s cartoons with the stupid team uniforms and the Ranger type deals? Let's do that. And then 17 shows up and kills all of them. Anywho, that is really all I have for right now. The next video I'm probably going to be uploading a review for the new Fairy Tail chapter that just came out. Wow, lots of interesting stuff happened there, so stay tuned. If you enjoyed, please comment, like, subscribe. It all really helped me out. Let me know if there's anything else you guys want to see me do, any other Let's Play ideas, anything really. I'm happily open to suggestions. As always, I have been the Dan of Legend with a Gaming Junkie, and thank you very much for stopping by. Have a great day. Bye.